Peace, love, and light. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking at how to recognize the Taurus man. This is part 2 of the series on the men of the Zodiac, okay? So today we're going to talk about the appearance, the personality, and how to recognize the Taurus man in a crowd, all right? I'm going to share my screen with you. Blessings to you. I pray you all are well. Let's get started. Okay. The Taurus man, this is fixed feminine energy ruled by Venus. So these are good-looking men, okay? Fixed means not easily moved. They move on their own pace at their own time. You'll know the Taurus man because he will be the best dressed person in the room. He will even outshine the women. He's a man of few words, and he lets the money do the talking for him. He will have rare conversational pieces of designer jewelry, clothing, couture, high-end fashion. He will have an expensive watch, a Rolex. All these things will draw attention and admirers, even other men, who will start conversations. Where'd you get that from? Where'd you get that hat? Those are some nice shoes. And the Taurus man loves the attention. He won't do a lot of talking, but he does like attention. He wears furs and carries a wad of money. He has an expensive car. Don't be surprised if he has manicured nails. Even if he is in a plain white t-shirt, the t-shirt will cost $200, and he will pair it with some $500 designer shades. And he is not reserved in letting you know how much he paid for his stuff. If you watch carefully, you will notice he moves like a bull. Remember, the Zodiac refers to animals. He's good looking. He may have a large forehead, like a bull. He moves only when necessary. He likes to lounge and graze, likes to eat. Once he settles in, he doesn't like to move around. He's very laid back. Pulling from the opposite of Scorpio, the Taurus man holds a lot of secrets and mysteries. He likes to surround himself with moneymakers and good-looking people, other people ruled by Venus. The Venus influence means he enjoys delicious foods, music, comfort, luxury, and sex. They are self-indulgent, engaging in all 5 senses. They can have musical talent, or at least enjoy listening to it. The Taurus man has a soft, gentle voice. He may also talk slowly. He listens when you talk and offers practical advice and encouragement. He's very chill and not easily roused to excitement. Here we have Chris Brown, which is our Taurus example of a singer, performer, entertainer, dancer. I placed him here next to Cam Newton, who is also a Taurus football player, because I think they look alike. Is it just me? They look alike. Notice the wide forehead. And they will often have high cheekbones as well. Here we have James Brown. I'm going to try to show you a video of him in a minute. He is known as the hardest working man in show business. The Taurus man is very dedicated to the work that he does. These are hardworking men. They work hard for the money. And James Brown was also known to be a bit of a controlling tyrant with his band members and the dancers and anyone who worked for him. He's very controlling. Besides being a performer, he was also a business owner, entrepreneur. He had lots of businesses that he was generating money and income from as well. And he had a lot of people on his payroll and on his staff, but known to be very controlling. But you'll see here, the hair is done, it's permed and curled. You know, the face is flawless. The clothes put together. You know, he always shows up fabulous, right? Okay. Our next performer here is Stevie Wonder. Also notice the head. Known as a musical genius. He has wonderful catalog of music, writer, singer, performer, the whole bit. And very much still committed to his work and his music. You'll notice there are a lot of Tauruses, they have various jobs. So they could be performers, athletes, blue collar workers, they do it all. There's Bono, another performer, singer. Now, you can find the Taurus man in the gym or in his favorite restaurant. He's very concerned about his appearance, and because he likes to eat, he'll be motivated to work off, you know, the weight that he's put on. They like sports, but even when they're playing, they tend to move slowly like a bull. If they like something, they stick with it. They have a routine. They will go to the same restaurants. They also tend to prefer to hang out with dogs. The Taurus man can hold a variety of jobs. Here we have Kenan Thompson, who's a comedian, producer, writer. The Taurus man has a knack for business. He can also be very creative. Remember, that's the Venus influence. They will do work that they don't like just to make sure that there's money coming in. Security is important to these men. When he is outside, he enjoys trees, plants, the sound of the ocean, staring at the stars, being on mountains and beaches. This is the earthy part of Taurus. Now, pulling from the opposite polarity of Scorpio, the Taurus is not forthcoming with what he's thinking, planning, or feeling. They'll take a long time to show interest or pursue you. When you do see the Taurus man kind of out of character, angry or upset, it's usually pulling from that opposite energy of Scorpio. They feel they've been wronged in some way. This is Jack Nicholson. And for a long time, I thought he was a Scorpio, but no, he's not. He's a Taurus. Here is Al Pacino in The Godfather. Typical Taurus character of being very soft-spoken, very calm, responding to crisis very calmly and quietly, but you will see in the movie that he can be roused to anger. Okay. Another example here is Cedric the Entertainer, comedian, actor, performer. These men they put it all together. Hat, glasses, earring, diamond, scarf, jacket, everything together. Here we have who is considered the most famous and best boxer of all time, which is Joe Louis. He was active in the 30s, I believe, but looks very Taurian. I did see some videos of him boxing. I had to watch some more, but I can't really say he moves quickly. He is kind of like a bull. And here's another example of a Taurus boxer. This is Sugar Ray Leonard. Notice again the wide forehead. And I believe that's the end of our slides. Yeah. So leave me a comment hit the like and the subscribe. Let me know if you have a Taurus man in your life and if any of these traits and personality you can relate to. All right. Peace. I wish you well. And stay tuned for the next video on the Gemini man.